The opioid epidemic hitting California hard. The number of deaths continue to skyrocket.
Yeah, I've seen, a lot of families that have been impacted by drugs, specifically by opioids and fentanyl, and it's heartbreaking.
They think that they're taking some hydrocodone, and really they're taking a lethal amount of fentanyl. That's why it's so dangerous.
Opioids, as they're taken today, are killing our young people. Opioids are much, much more dangerous than they have been in the past.
Just treacherous deception to market rainbow fentanyl like candy. This is every parent's worst nightmare.
5,722 people died after taking fentanyl here in California last year. Their family, friends, and communities have been shaken by this growing epidemic.
Nearly every county in California has been impacted by fentanyl. 1,300 people died in Los Angeles County alone. Here in Sacramento County, 119 people died of fentanyl just last year. That's a rate of 7.7 people per 100,000 residents.
And recently, a new concern has surfaced: rainbow fentanyl. These pills are designed to look like candy that is, so kids could eat them by accident. And they could contain a deadly amount of fentanyl. Deputies are now seeing these pills in Sacramento County. The Sheriff's Department recently seized a significant number of fake oxycodone, but these, again, are not the prescription pills.
Yeah, and we're joined by Sergeant Keanu Rowe right now with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office to talk a little bit about this. So, yeah, I mean, the game has changed. Now we've got this colored fentanyl, the colorful candy-looking fentanyl. So what is the Sheriff's Department concerned about right now?
So naturally, it's definitely a growing epidemic in our communities. And one of the biggest concerns is that it's being specifically marketed to target kids and our teens.
Right.
And so we saw a growing number. You mentioned 119 last year.
Mm-hmm.
This year alone, we've seen 50. And by the end of July, we've seen 50 deaths in Sacramento County alone. And so one of the biggest ways that what are we doing right now to really target it is by education. It's so important that we're educating our children, educators are educating their children, but also parents are educating and just empowering our youth to make good decisions.
I mean, we had to do this in our own house once we saw the pictures of what these look like. I mean, my kids are little, 3rd and 6th grade. But if they think this is candy, it's not really even a conversation about don't do drugs, because they don't think that's what they're doing. They think they're eating a piece of candy. That's what's so especially dangerous here. So let's talk about how this is being distributed. Who is selling these and who are they targeting? I mean, what does that look like, the sales of this?
Sure. So how is it distributed? It's distributed with, with our local, I'll say, dare I say, drug dealers. And
right.
So they are packaging this and marketing this to look like what I would liken to a Smartie candy, the Smarties.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so everybody loves those Smarties. And so the biggest concern, too, is that just a finite amount, a very small amount of grains could be potentially deadly. And so who are they targeting? They're targeting our youth. Right now, the fentanyl epidemic is on the rise, and it's the leading cause of death in America right now, ages 18 to 45.
Wow.
And so that be concerned, that leads the deaths of gun violence, suicide, car accidents. And so it's very concerned that we educate our youth and just do a wraparound approach.
Yeah, it's a real health crisis, really. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And speaking of talking, let's talk a little bit about what your message is to parents and teens, because there's got to be some conversation, just like Edie had with her children. Doesn't matter how young they are.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We encourage our parents to just have these conversations, sit down with their children, let them know, don't take anything from a stranger. Don't take things, even at school. When you're packing their lunches, obviously just eat what you've packed. And that goes for, obviously it's potential allergy issues, but just eat what you packed. With Halloween coming up, that's also a concern. Check the candy that your children are getting. Don't let them eat it along the Halloween path, if you will. Take it home and check it. Anything that's unopened. And so it's just important to just really empower our youth to make those decisions and not be caught in a tragic situation.
Yeah.
It's something that occurs to me, Sergeant, is the see something, say something, where if the kids are seeing something that just looks a little weird at school, maybe that's the time to go to their resource officer or a trusted teacher.
Absolutely. I second that. Absolutely. See something, say something. And one of the things, kids are a little scared. There's peer pressure going on. And so, and it starts at home. If our parents can empower them and continue to just really reiterate that and drive that home, see something, say something. And it goes beyond just that particular person, but also to protect your friends, your peers from these types of things as well.
Yeah, and give your kids the permission to stand up if they see something strange that's a
Absolutely.
little out of line. Sergeant Kiana Rowe, Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, thanks for talking about this. It's a tough talk that, you know, we as parents and as family members just have to have these days. There's no choice but to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're
Thank
learning,
you for having me.
you know, can't be too young
Yeah, indeed.
with something
indeed.
that looks like candy. All right,
Absolutely.
thanks so much.
Thank you.